Hey there, Samitian here, and welcome back to Marvel Legendary Legacy Adventure. Last time, we lost to King Hulk for the third time in a row and ended up losing Nova's hero path overall. Very sad, but we're moving on today. Today we're starting Rictor's hero path. This is designed by Don't Feed the Green, shout out to them. And Battle 1, Boys Night. When Rictor gets invited out to Westchester for a boys' night mega party, only he can sense the vibrations in the earth over the thick sound waves rolling out of their amped up speakers. Then when things blow up as the Hellions great crash the party, only he realizes that they're about to be gate crashed by someone else. Someone tired of their incessant noise above his peaceful subterranean kingdom. So today, facing the Mole Man, Mole Man gets +1 attack for each Subterranea villain that has escaped. He always leads the Subterranea. Master Strike, all Subterranea villains in the city escape. If any villains escape this way, each player gains a wound. And the scheme is sneak attack the heroes' homes. Set up 6 twists. Each player chooses a hero to be part of the hero deck. Randomly select other heroes up to the normal number of heroes. Each player adds to their starting deck 3 non-rare cards with different names from the hero they chose, and 3 wounds. Twist 1 through 5, each player discards a non-gray hero or gains a wound, and twist 6 evil wins. So, special rules for this setup. One player must choose Rictor as the hero added to their starting deck. I've done that. And the other player chooses a hero from those in the setup. Well, we're going to talk about that in a second. We're also facing the Hellions and the Sentinel Squad 1, and we're playing as Rictor, obviously, Cannonball, Sunspot, Iceman, and Multiple Man. Now, I know that it kind of ruins the whole Boys Night Out theming if I do this, but this is probably the perfect time for Jean Grey. Because there's a lot of X-Men in here, and she's going to be doing a lot of X-Men stuff with her stuff. Speaking of which, that's what I added to this side. I added 1 of these and 2 of these over here to this side. The wounds are going to be given out automatically by the scheme setup, but I needed to manually add the 3 cards from the 2 heroes. And this side I just picked these 3 multiple man cards to hopefully KO a lot of my grays early. It seems like it would be pretty good. Talking about the heroes, a lot of these are heroes that I have not played as quite as much, so I'm not super familiar with them, but Rictor's got a lot of ranged stuff going on and a lot of shatter stuff. Sunspot's got a lot of strength stuff and some of this. He wants shield for some reason. This is probably not going to be very good, but the reason I replaced Multiple Man is specifically he is the only person here with tech, and I kind of need that. I kind of need these triggers, so even with the clones, I feel like he's not going to be as great as he could be, unless I added him to the starting deck with like 3 tech cards. And then Sunspot wants Sunlight, obviously, and Iceman's got a really good rare. That's a pretty good rare. And then there's some other stuff. I mostly kept him around for all the ranged. I feel like this side I'm going to try to go like mono ranged, and then the right side I'm going to try to do bystander stuff with Jean Grey. And maybe it'll work out and maybe it won't work out, but let's go, let's start. So the wounds come out. And let's go. Ambush, Megatar captures 2 bystanders. Burrow. Burrow means if the streets are empty when you fight it, it goes back into the streets. Yes, okay. It's not a very good turn, but oh, I need playmats. A whole fool. It's not a very good turn. Wounds are annoying to have in my deck early. I want all this range shit. This will be pretty good. Although I do already have 3 recruit cards, maybe I don't need Deep Freeze. Maybe I just take one of these Underground Cave-ins. Or I could KO the wound. I think I would rather get the cards that I want to get before I start KOing the wounds. You also want sunlight. Sunlight has 8 letters in it, therefore it's even, right? Yep. Shoutouts to whoever taught me that little trick in the past. Okay. 4 attack, then 2 attack. X-Men trigger rescue a bystander. Just a normal one. Whenever I rescue a bystander this turn, draw a card. I can fight you to get 2 more bystanders. When it burrows, does it re-enter the city? I assume. Burrow does not re-trigger ambush effects. Okay. Fair enough. But fighting this gives me 2 more bystanders, which I might be able to use to get this, which I really want. Also, you're like moderately annoying because you're in sunlight. Also, you're Subterranea, which is... I need to get you into the streets and then fight you again. I'm going to fight you for 6. So, Burrow... Wait, I think it said do something before. Perform the villain's fight effects and rescue any bystanders before putting it back. Okay, so... When you rest this bystander, whichever player is ahead has the most VP or tied for most may KO one of their cards. I mean, this side has the most because it is the only side with VP. And whenever I rescue a bystander this turn, draw a card. And then I rescue this bystander. Whenever I rescue a bystander this turn, draw a card. Okay, I got that. And now you go back into the streets. Pretty good first turn, in my humblest of opinions. Ambush. If there are no other Sentinel Squad 1s in the city, clone. Done. Okay. This is another... turn where I think I want to buy a thing and fight a Sentinel Squad. Let's fight you for 2 and buy one of these. Which one do I want? One recruit draw card's pretty cool. Being able to manipulate the lineup is also pretty cool. I might just take the random strength cards on the right as X-Men to trigger Jean Grey's stuff. Taking Underground Cave-In's nice. Just getting a lot of attack to let me fight you more is probably pretty good. This is not particularly great against this specific mastermind, but it'll be pretty good against higher attack masterminds. Alright, I can fight this and this to get a KO and put this back into the villain deck. Can't fight you, unfortunately. Can't get a bystander this turn, unfortunately. Probably buy Absorb Radiation on this side. There's enough range in this. Oh, that's a turn that's about to happen. There's enough range in this setup that I feel like I can get away with buying a few on this side too. Okay, I'm going to fight this for 2. And I'm going to fight this for 2. Fight. If there are no other Sentinel Squads 1s in the city, KO one of your heroes and put this villain on the bottom of the villain deck. I don't have a lot of recruit on this side, so I'm actually going to KO a trooper, I think. this goes in the bottom of the villain deck. By Absorb Radiation. Alright, Scheme Twist. Each player discards a non-gray hero or gains a wound. This is optional. I kind of don't want to discard any of these. I think I'm just going to take the wound over here. Maybe that's dumb. You can't trigger this, so I'll just get rid of that. If I could trigger that this turn, maybe I would keep it. So this is a timer scheme, but it's a last twist timer scheme, which isn't that big of a deal. Alright, so this is 2 recruit, and then 2 recruit. Investigate for a card that costs 0, KO it or discard it. I'll KO this. I definitely have enough recruit on this side. Leave this on top so I guarantee I have something to KO, or put it on the bottom so that I might get a wound to KO. I'll do a little bit of risk. A little bit of riskiness. Maybe I don't get a KO from this then, but... Uh-oh. Yep, that's good. I got the wound. Exactly what I wanted. Beautiful. And buy the rare, I guess? This isn't particularly great in this setup, because it rounds up, so this is just -3 for the Mastermind. Still okay. I could take this. I'll take this one. Shattering all the heroes in the HQ is also pretty good. It's like a big way, an easy way to recruit this other stuff that I want. And then I cannot afford to do this. Alright, twist number 2. Each player discards a non-gray hero or gains a wound. Well, do that. This side, I don't really want a wound. It makes my next turn quite a bit worse. Yeah, I don't want the wound. I might heal this turn. Yeah, I think I'm just going to heal this turn. Okay. Each player discards a non-gray hero or gains a wound. Well, that's fine. This one is slightly less fine. Can I fight anything this turn? No, it's sunlight. So you don't do anything? Unless I draw into another attack with this. Alright, this turn isn't fantastic, but getting another random ranged card is probably a good idea. Ambush if there are no other Sentinel Squad 1s in the city. Clone. Alright, 1 recruit and Sunlight, draw a card. It is Sunlight. Damn, I'm a fool. Should have taken the wound, apparently. X-Men trigger, rescue a bystander. Player of your choice gains a shield officer. The left side does not need recruit, so I guess I'm taking one over here. I'm gonna fight you for 2. And buy another officer, perhaps? I don't think I want another officer. I'm just gonna buy a new recruit. Maybe I should have bought a sidekick, actually. Bro. Each player discards a non-gray hero or gains a wound. I'm gonna heal these. I'm gonna take an officer over here, just because I don't have enough recruit, I think. And all the wounds are making it so I'm not able to buy anything. I think I want to play this first to get the trigger on Trace the Fault Lines, so I'm going to just draw a card. And then to recruit, investigate for a card that costs 0, KO it or discard it. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, get this or KO this. Well, first of all, I'm going to fight you for 2. Say a hero name, then reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Put one of those cards with that exact hero name into your hand. Put the rest back in any order. Rictor. Oh. Shattering this doesn't really do anything right now. But this also doesn't KO anything if I take this because the 2 cards on top are not 0 cost. Okay, I guess I'll take this one just because I care about its effect the least. Next turn I can get another KO. And put these back. I think I want to take this. I think it's strong enough that I can afford to keep the wound. Oh, and there are no other Sentinel Squad ones in the city. KO one of my heroes and put this on the villain on the bottom of the hero deck. Bottom of the villain deck. Not the bottom of the hero deck. Ambush. Each player reveals a covert hero or has a waking nightmare. Remind me what a waking nightmare is. Discard a non-gray hero from your hand and draw a card. I mean, I need a range to trigger these, so I guess I'll discard one of these, because Massive Earthquake is better than 2 Recruit. KO a hero that costs 1 or more from my hand or discard pile. If I do KO this wound, I could KO the Shield Officer that I just bought. That's not a bad idea. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna KO this to heal the wound. And I'm going to buy... I mean, I could buy a recruit card since I just KO'd a recruit card, and this recruit card is also an X-Men for the Jean Grey, which is probably a good idea. Okay, shattering the Mastermind does not do anything, so I'm going to shatter all the heroes in the HQ, all the heroes currently in the HQ, so you're at 2. This rounds up, so 3, 3, 2, 3. And then to recruit, investigate for a card that costs 0, KO it or discard it. KO this. I'm gonna buy this for 3. It's gonna be pretty decent over here since I have this. I can't afford it right now. Just gonna buy a new recruit. There's a problem with this side in that it's not really getting a whole lot of attack yet. Okay, Master Strike. All subterranean villains in the city escape. If any villains escape this way, each player gains a wound. So you and you. And each player gains a wound, and I need to do escape effects. There are none, and I need to KO 2 things from in here. I'm just going to KO... I mean, this is a 3 attack card that I kind of want to keep. I'm just going to get rid of both carry to the airs, I think. So you're now permanently more powerful, which means shattering you is now better. One attack, draw a card. Is it still Moonlight? No, actually, it's Sunlight. No, it's Moonlight. It's Moonlight. His odds is Moonlight. Okay. What do I want to put on the bottom here? This is just good. I don't know if I need this on this side. I'm gonna put Natural Leader on the bottom. Move things along a little bit. And 4 attack. Whenever I rescue a bystander this turn, draw a card. 2 attack. Rescue a bystander. KO one of your heroes or a hero from my discard pile. Okay. KO one of these. And whenever I rescue a bystander this turn, I draw a card. Need recruit. It's plus 1 attack for each gray hero I have. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're at 8. It is not Sunlight, so I'm going to fight you for 4. Fight KO one of my heroes. We'll take a Read Your Thoughts. Just good over here. That is a 7 attack card with a pretty decent effect. That I cannot afford. I could buy Absorb Radiation. I feel like left side has enough ranged. Like, it'll be fine. Master Strike. All subterranean villains in the city escape. There are none. What order do I want to do this in? I guess I do this first. To attack, investigate for a card that's ranged and or instinct. No? How do I want to... I want to get the KO from this. So I should probably just leave this up here to guarantee that I get it, and then leave this here because it's nice to have. Then to attack. To recruit, investigate for a card that costs 0, KO it or discard it. Just go ahead and KO this. This on top. You're at 6. Could buy this. I think I might just rather KO the wound. Yeah, I'll just KO the wound. Scheme Twist. Each player discards a non-gray hero, gains a wound. What the fuck? Oh my god. I think I'm just KOing the wound on, or gaining the wound on this side. This side... I also just want to gain the wound so I can get double KO. Alright, to attack, rescue a bystander. And whenever I rescue a bystander this turn, I draw a card. Not ever playing that. You are at 8. You're at 9. You could just fight this and get a KO. Probably fight this while I can, I guess. Fight you for 8. And buy a new recruit. Ambush. After the Tempest Bridge, put Jetstream. After the Tempest Sewers, put Jetstream on the bridge. If there's another villain there, swap them. Alright. I probably can't fight you this turn, so I'm just going to shatter everything in the HQ. To recruit, investigate for a card that costs 0, KO it or discard it. KO this. Leave this on top. 1 attack, draw a card. Which one of these do I want to do in which order? I want to guarantee I get the KO. which means that this is probably better. Investigate for a card that's ranged and or instinct. Leave this on top. Into recruit, investigate for a card that costs 0, KO or to discard it. KO this. This on top. And I draw a card, and I get +1 recruit for each other ranged hero I played this turn, so 1, 2, 3. Should have shouted the mastermind, apparently. I'm going to fight you for 3. Fight, KO one of my heroes. Buy this for 4. Buy this for 3. This will be going really well if I don't lose to the scheme randomly. Ambush. Any villain in the streets moves to the bridge, pushing any villain already there to escape. Okay. It is odd, so it is Moonlight. I'm going to put one of these on the bottom. Actually, I'm going to put this on the bottom. I feel like I don't need it. Then to attack, rescue a bystander. Get a wound from your hand or from any player's discard pile. Yeah, okay. Sand is a little awkward. Is it Moonlight? No, it's Sunlight. I'm gonna just play this first, then play this. Shatter you, you're now at 2. Then I draw a card and I gain +1 recruit for each ranged hero I played this turn. Each other ranged hero I played this turn. Just gonna fight this for 2. Fight, KO one of my heroes. Gonna buy this. I kind of need the attack. The effect is barely anything, but it is another ranged card to trigger my ranged triggers. Okay, I may KO this wound to gain another wound. I'm going to fight you for 4. And it burrows to the streets. And I'm going to buy another Absorb Radiation, I think. Ambush. Reveal a top card of the hero deck. If it's tech, each player gains a wound. If it's covert, you draw a card. Alright. Investigate for a card that's ranged and or instinct. Alright. That's a choice. I should probably just take the 7 attack card. And then put this on the bottom so that I can get KOs with these. And to recruit, investigate for a card that costs 0, KO it or discard it. KO this on the bottom. And to recruit, investigate for a card that costs 0, KO it or discard it. Just gonna leave these there. And you are at 9. Going to fight you for 9. Fight. If this is not the final tactic, reveal the top 6 cards of the villain deck, play all the subterranean villains you revealed, put the rest on the bottom of the villain deck in a random order. Oh lord. Okay. Play this. And put the rest on the bottom of the villain deck in a random order. That's actually really good, because now the Scheme Twist is down there. Unfortunately, that means you're going to escape, but whatever. That's fine. And I can heal this. Don't recruit any heroes to defeat any villains on your turn. You may KO all the wounds from your hand. Or I could buy nothing super important. I'll just heal this. Okay, I need to go fast, though. Master Strike. All subterranean villains in the city escape. If any villains escape this way, each player gains a wound. 1, 2, 3. That's very bad. Each player gains a wound. And I got some escape effects to deal with. None of these have escape effects, but I do need to KO 3 things from here. This one, and this one. Bam. It is now Sunlight, so this is 1 recruit, draw a card. 1 attack, draw a card. Probably just buy a 6 attack card, or a 4 attack card. And I kind of want to keep these 3 in for Sunlight for this, but I'll take another Absorb Radiation. Ambush. Any villain on the streets moves to the bridge, pushing any villain already there to escape. Okay. You are at 12? So shattering you is probably a pretty good idea. I'm gonna shatter the Mastermind. So now he's at 6. Then I investigate for a card that costs 0. I KO it or discard it. KO this. Put this back on top. To attack, investigate for a card that's ranged and or instinct. Okay. This on the bottom. Then to attack, I shatter the villain in the sewers. 1 recruit, draw a card, and then I gain +1 recruit for each other ranged hero I played this turn. 1, 2, 3. To attack, I investigate for a card that's ranged and or instinct. Take this, put this back on top. To recruit, investigate for a card that costs 0. KO it or discard it. I'll KO this. This back on top. 3 attack, draw a card for each ranged hero I played this turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I draw 5. So you're currently at 2. Now you're at 1. Now you're still at 1. To recruit, investigate for a card that costs 0, KO it or discard it. KO this one. This one back. You're at 6. Does Shatter stay for the entire turn? No, Shattering of a Mastermind only lasts for 1 fight against a Mastermind. Okay. So I'm going to fight you for 6. Fight. Each other player chooses a subterranean villain in their victory pile and puts it into the escaped villains pile. Oh, that's annoying. Never mind, this side doesn't have any Subterranea. So you're at 12, I'm going to fight you for 12. Fight, you get +6 attack, usable only against villains in the streets. Okay, I guess I'm using that 6 attack... Oh, streets. So I'm going to fight you for 1. And then you burrow, and then I'm going to use the 6 attack to fight this. Okay, I've got things to do. I'm going to buy this one. Okay, that's insane. That's also pretty good. Okay, this side's doing great. Ambush. If there are no other Sentinel Squad 1s in the city, clone. Uh-oh. That's a problem. Because now I shuffled the villain deck. To attack, rescue a bystander. Whenever I rescue a bystander this turn, I draw a card and I get +1 recruit. It is Sunlight, so I draw a card. It is Sunlight, so I draw a card. I'm going to put this on the bottom of my deck, I guess, and I get +1 attack for each other X-Men card I played this turn because it is Sunlight, so that's 5. And I'm going to fight you for 12. Fight, you get +6 recruit, usable only to recruit heroes in the HQ space under the streets. I don't want this card. And I'm going to fight you for 2, and I'm going to buy Mind Over Matter. Wait, I had more recruit. And then buy this for 3. Okay. Do I lose? No. Not yet. I want the KO, I think. I mean, this might not even get the KO. To attack, to recruit, investigate for a card that costs 0. KO or discard it. Do I want both of these? Do I put this on the bottom and then try to get one of the rares? If I get one of the rares, I think I win. So I'm going to put this on the bottom, leave this on top as more card draw, and then 3 attack. I draw a card for each ranged hero I played this turn, which is 2. Then I investigate for a card that costs 0. I KO it or discard it. Okay, I think everything's fine now. Then to attack, I investigate for a card that's ranged and or covert or instinct. Take this. I do that again. Take that. We're at 12, so I guess I can fight something for more. Fight this for more VP. Fight this for 5. Fight, reveal top card of the hero deck. If it's tech, each player gains a wound. If it's covert, you draw a card. And I'm going to fight Mole Man for 12 and win. That was scary because I got all the scheme twists in like the first 15 turns. Where was the last one? Okay, it was there. That was scary. Sneak Attack the Heroes' Homes is fun because you can plan your start pretty well. I don't know if triple Trace the Fault Lines was correct. This side didn't have any attack for a very long time because of this, but it did allow me to KO a lot of my deck, which is nice. Yeah, I had 2 Greys left. And this side I tried to do like the Jean Grey starter package, and it kind of worked out. She never ended up doing anything insane because I never got her rare, which was right there, pretty late. But it was still really good. Really good's a strong word. It was still good. Let's count some VP. Left side got 36. And the right side got 24. And 36 plus 24 is 60. I can math. Click here if you want, enter your total VP below 60. I feel like Jean Grey is going to be doing a lot of good work in this path. I assume there's going to be a lot of mutants. A lot of mutants going around. My music stopped. Oh, I forgot to put that I replaced Multiple Man with Jean Grey. There we go, I fixed it. This one was interesting because you could only replace Sunspot or Multiple Man. Rictor, Cannonball, and Iceman were all locked in. You needed those. It's unfortunate that Jean Grey ruined the whole Boys' Night theming of the battle, but, you know, it's fine. Yeah, this game was fun. I liked both of these decks a lot. This one was bonkers, and this one was strong but not bonkers, I think. I didn't get enough KOs. This side didn't have any KO power, unfortunately. Maybe I should have replaced Sunspot with Enchantress so that I could have some KO power. Wouldn't that have been good? I can't just put Enchantress in every single fucking lineup, though. Like, it's too good. She's too strong. Anyways, that's going to do it for today. Good start to Rictor's Hero Path. Next time we're moving on to battle number 2. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys then.